In our presentation, uh, we will introduce this group projects as a video presentation on the implementation of ERP system, which is the Microsoft Dynamics AX, in a company called Cardial Company. First of all, about the company. The company, it's a watches company. It has more than 130 branches in the kingdom, and its main job is to sell watches. The task distribution for this project: Mr. Abdulkarim Gahtani, he's the one will do the voiceover. Mohammed Dubasi, with the help with Mr. Tamir Al Malik, will do the recorder as well as the editor. And for Mr. Mansour Al Dash, with the help with Mr. Saleh Al Ubaid, they will write the report for this project. The content of our group project is how the ERP works. Then we will talk about our database and make a video on the database that we are using in this company, and how the flow of information is working inside the ERP system. Then we will talk about the point of sales in the company, and then we'll talk about how the inventory works. Then we'll move to the product analysis and we'll take an example for that. And after this, we'll conclude our group project presentation. Now, how the flow of information works in the ERP system. We will take a quick look. Here, the account payable, all the vendors in the company that dealing with, we can see here all the vendors. So it's already created, or you can create new vendors from this icons. And after creating the vendor, let's say we'll take one of the vendors. You can see all his contacts, his address, all his information. It's created in the system. And the vendor also, he can have a link or an access to his application and his information, as well as his orders that is coming on the way, and his balance inside inside our inventory in this company. And also, the other thing is the account receivable. You can see all the customer, which is the company's branch, is considered as its customer. This is all the company, which is more than 130 branches inside the Saudi Arabia. It's all inside Saudi Arabia. You can see all these customer. It's linked with the customer as well as with the vendor. We can see here also the fixed costs that the company has, but because it's I don't have the permission to show all the fixed asset that the company have. And we can see here the golf payroll, which is the workers. You can see the salaries of the employee as well as their information, and it's linked with the sales as well. We can see here the inventory management, and I will talk to I will have a look at it in a minute. We can see here all the sales order that entered, or the revenue that the company is having day by day. You can see here the invoice account, the order type, the status, the object IV, and the sales order, and the ship date, which is the invoice date. And if you click in one of these, we can see here the item number, the quantity, the unit price, and the net amount as well. And once this, you can see here, this is open order. You can now edit on it. Once it's invoice, the amount will transfer to all module. For example, this branch, they have like 3% commission on the sales. So once it's invoiced, the 380 will go to the revenue of the company, and there will be 3% will transfer to the branch accounts in the system, and also for his supervisor accounts in the system, as well as the cost of the item, which is this item number. It will transfer, the cost will will be posted in the in its account. So what in one click, so many accounts will be affected by invoicing the sales order. This is very this is the essence or the beauty of the ERP system. Now the if we go to the inventory, we'll see how the information will flows here. Once we receive the goods or the watches or the products, we can and we posted it into the account or the warehouse. We can see in our one hand now it's only loading to see the on hand. You can see here. This is all the company on hands that they have, all the inventory that the company they have. Also, the essence of the ERP system, you can export this in Excel. You can untick the warehouse. You can see only the products. You can use by the you can sort it by color, size, configuration, item number, style, also the site, warehouse, anything. This is the company that they have, the warehouse for each item. You can also sort it by the largest to the lowest. You can also do search here, as you can see here, and we'll go now to the product information management, which is one of the essential reports that the company working on it. This is give you how the product is working. Is it working good, or is there a demand for this product or not? Let's take an example. 60. This is the item serial number. Two three three two 8318 938. As you can see this item number or this watches we received from the vendor 100 pieces, and the net sales is 86 pieces. We received it on the 21st of February, so only in 1.5 months or 1 and 10 days, almost 68% is sold, which is very good for the company. So we will make the repeat order immediately in order to receive it, and we have like what they call just in time inventory. Now, how the ERP system works. The ERP system, this is the icon for the ERP system. Now this is the main screen. It shows all the module that the system have. This is if you have more than one company to integrate as the whole company in one. And this is all the module that the ERP system have. The account payable, the account receivable, the general ledger, budgeting, cost accounting, fixed assets, cash and bank management, travel expense, the payroll, inventory management, warehouse management, sales and marketing, call center for the CRM management as well. This is for the retail, which is the point of sale, the devices that's installed in the retail shop. And this is the project management and accounting, service management, data import and export framework, which is very essential, organization administration and system administration. The type of database in this ERP system is SQL, and it stands for Structured Query Language. And the beauty of this database is the data inside the database are queries, insert, update and modified easily in order to get the data so efficient and very quickly. This is the server for our company. This one called the UPS. This is in case for the connection or the electricity. If it's switched off, it will work for 30 minutes. And this is the router that's connecting all computers to the internet, and this is our server. Also these two virtual servers, and this one is used for the telephone and central. This from Avaya company. This all the switches for the telephones, and this one all the switches for the headquarter devices. After the project analysis, also there is an essential report that we always working on it, which is in the sales and marketing, all the sales order. Here we can export to Excel. If we press this button, we will have the master file of sales. The master files of sales, it can show you the year, the month, the date of the sale, the item number, the brand code, the type code, and this is a master file. You can find everything that you need. Also the sales group, the vendor, which vendor that we are selling more, in which region that we are selling more. Is in the south of Saudi Arabia, in the north, in the east, in the west. Also the which supervisor that they are selling more, which track is it, the one in the north of Saudi Arabia or the one in the north of Riyadh or in the south of Riyadh. So which store number they are selling most, the manufacturing cost, how much the sales per unit. This is very essential report that we are working, and this comes from the ERP system. All these information, it comes in one organized table, and you can work it in Excel in order to analyze it using the pivot table function. Like this, the pivot table function, you can sort it, you can use the slicer as well, and this is the benefit of using the ERP system. In my final presentation of this program, I would like to say the use of the ERP system is very important, especially these days, because the information that we are receiving is very huge, and with the big data you need smart programs and the programs that we can work with the business intelligence in order to develop an information which is well organized and very accurate to help you make the right decision and to minimize the cost and identify where is your weaknesses and your strengths. And the ERP system in the retail industry now, it's very essential, and the companies that they don't have smart systems, they will suffer in the near future because of the huge information that we are dealing every day with it. I hope this presentation is very clear, and wish all the best to my friends would they help me in this presentation. Thank you so much.